obviously this weekend, we just watched the Canelo Alvarez, Billy Joe Saunders fight. And there's this whole debate about whether Billy Joe quit or not. When I spoke on it, I mean, I said I don't believe he quit. I believe he had an injury. But at the same time, I believe that you're going to be judged by the standard that you put out there. So, like you raised before Sunday, with the whole, Daniel Dubois thing, how he was critical of Daniel Dubois. But I've noticed Ahara Davis on Twitter, he's backing Billy Joe basically. He's saying, fight. Yeah, hold on. But I'm like, in my mind, I was actually reading the tweets and I thought to myself, you know what, yeah, I know why you're taking the stance, right, Ahara, yeah, but we can debate whether Daniel Dubois quit, we can debate whether Billy Joe Saunders quit, but there's no debate.
Well, I thought, tell you, like, I lost hands down. I quit. I got beat.
Man said my nose is broken, innit? Yeah, my nose is broken and I had to my throat.
He got a spanking, yeah?
But do you want to know what the funniest thing about that thing was though, yeah? In a post-fight interview, he actually said, if the fight goes longer than 6 rounds, I'm walking out the building. So, you know what? He didn't lie, innit? So, because he quit in the 7th round as well. So I was like, okay, cool, innit? He's a man of his word.
Yeah. I wanted to ask you, Rash, do you believe that Billy Joe quit?
Yeah. Yeah. Because he got punched in the face. And he got injured, but he got punched in the face, and he had enough in it. He didn't even try to really go on that much longer. Do you know what I'm saying? Now I'm gonna say this though: we're conditioned to think that a majority of fighters would continue when they wouldn't. It's actually a very, very small minority. Like if you think about all the fighters that continued, like they're great fighters. Do you know what I'm saying? They're very, very good. Like, well, majority of them are very, very good fighters. But because we see all these guys on TV, we're like, oh yeah, like a fighter would have done this and a fighter. Like, no, bro, it's actually the minority that will actually fight through that. Do you know what I'm saying? And I think a fighter should have safe words, bro, in their corners when they have actually had enough. They can just say, oh yeah, left the is the veg cooking or something. And then your corner man knows. All right, cool. You've had so it just saves you. It's just a saving grace as well.
Yeah, it needs to just have like a fake word. Like if I tell you I'm about to fuck him up, it means in the fight. Yeah. I'm gonna fuck him up. I'm gonna fuck him up, coach. Yeah, all right, cool. Like pull me out.
Because I think it's one thing to quit, because if you've actually had enough, yeah, like everyone's got a threshold in it. Do you know what I'm saying? But then to get the ridicule as well. That's bad on your that's bad on your mental health anyway, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So these fighters, they need to be smarter. They need to have an actual little code word for every fight, and they change the code with every fight as well, bro, because people pick up on it. But make sure, like, oh yeah, left the veteran at home or something like that, and then your corner man knows, innit? All right, cool.
I don't believe he quit the fight. I think eye injuries are very, very different. And especially like, something like a broken orbital. Like, I mean, there's one thing about your career ending. There's another thing about, the rest of your life just being irrevocably changed. For someone to go blind, nothing is worth losing your sight. When you hear all these other boxers say, oh, he should have carried on about, the Brook fight, he should have carried on, thinking these people are mad. Like if they were in the same position, they wouldn't do it. Do I believe he quit? No, but he was a bit of an idiot though, because the way he was on Dubois, saying that he like the fight will end when his pulse has been shot. It's like, he never would have stopped if his eye was bust. Well, your eye was bust after one punch.
This is not a dream.
Multiple fractures, yeah, right? And you said, you say to you, I can't see no more. All right, cool, but you need to be mindful of what it is that you put out there, because with Dubois, he can have all the criticisms in the world, but his eye was mashed from round 4, round 5. He tried until he couldn't do it anymore. You understand?
Yeah.
And this is your eye. Like, like with Frank Bruno, like when he had a detached retina, he had to go have an operation, get clearance to fight again. You do not mess about with your sight. I mean, fighting is dangerous sport anyway. We all know this, right? And it's one thing to have a broken rib or like a broken jaw even and carry on. right? But it's not like your eyesight. You can literally go blind. If he got hit, if he came out again, right, into the ninth, and then obviously Canelo's going to target that eye, right? Now, let's say, you know, his orbital's broken anyway, multiple fractures. Now, let's say he gets hit again, and a tiny little fragment of bone comes out and then pierces the back of his eye. Right,
yeah, he's blind. Yeah, he's blind.
Done.
Yeah. The thing is, though, yeah, I understand everything you're saying. And when Dubois suffered the injury that he suffered, that was my defense for Dubois. But with Billy Joe, it's kind of just hard to kind of have sympathy for him.
I've got no sympathy for him.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
let me not even front.
Yeah, it's like at the time when he said whatever he said about Dubois, was he thinking about what Dubois was going through mentally? When people are saying that he quit. Dubois is a young fighter. How old is he? Like 22? Like he's a kid.
22, 23, something like that.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. He's, you know, you're talking like all this like machismo stuff and that. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. like, you know what I'm saying? Like you're talking like you got bare chest hairs and all of that. And then it's like the same thing happens to you. Yeah. It's one, and after that punch landed, Billy Joe did not throw a punch.
He was out, bro. He was like,
he was done. And the thing is, like, I see a statement from him, and I know that this thing must be bunning him right now, yeah, because it's like I see like I don't know if it was a tweet or whatever, but he said that yeah, you know, it was a good shot or whatever. You know, you win some, you lose some. He said, did he say Ben? I think he said, yeah, you know, Ben stopped the fight. It's like, yeah. I see how you threw that in there. Like, no, bro, you let him know you couldn't continue. That's why he stopped the fight.
Bro,
like,
yeah, exactly.
Like, that's how I know now. Like,
it's not like he was still fighting and then he's called through the towel.
Right.
No,
like
he was sat slumped on his stool.
But like, watch this, yeah.
I think he could have got away with doing that, bro. I think he could have I'm not saying he should have. Yeah, I'm saying I think he could have actually went into the next round and then just rolled a few shots and then got Ben to be like, yeah, no, throwing in the towel. But again, this is what I'm gonna say,
Rash. But Rash, this is what happened with Kell Brook. Yeah. Kell Brook in that year when he got hit by Gennady, yeah. At the time, I just thought to myself, fucking hell, like, why is his corner thrown in the towel like that? Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. But don't get me wrong. With hindsight, you look back now, you can see Kell was hurt. But I'm pretty sure that Kell let them know when he went into the corner that his eye was messed up. Yeah. He let them know that his eye was messed up. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And they've said to him, okay, they're cool. They've given him another go out there. And after his corner threw in the towel. They kind of like done it the right kind of way, if you know what I'm saying. So it's like you can say, no, his corner threw in the towel because he was in trouble. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Whereas Billy, it's like you sat down, Canelo smacked you in the face, you didn't throw another punch, and then you sat down on your stool and you never stood back up. And then, and this is another thing I wanted to touch on, which I didn't actually touch on the day. It's like you never gave no interviews or nothing, yeah? Like, again, like I said, I understand he's got an injury. I understand that he was injured, yeah? But it just looks a little bit kind of sour, innit? Like, it just looks at because of the way how he went out to America and just the things that he was saying and
yes, most definitely. Breath's like shit, and it's nice, it's good. Breath like shit. It was like what it was always agreed, you know. It was
he was talking reckless.
And I think also that the difference with Kell Brook as well, just to quickly touch on it as well, it's not even a debate over the Gennady Golovkin fight. It was the Errol Spence fight. Yeah. Now again. I'll say he quit, but I'm not gonna get onto him for it because, bro, apparently from the Gennady Golovkin fight, they had to remove his eyeball, bro, in the operation. Apparently. So imagine like you just fought Gennady Golovkin now, you're gonna go fight Errol Spence. You know what I'm saying, and then Errol Spence smashes your other orbital, you're gonna be thinking, bro, like I've just got my other eye sorted out, innit? It's long for man. 99% of people wouldn't do it, bro. So. It's not even like I'm something else. Yeah, do you know, so it's not even like I'm gonna say, oh yeah, Kell Brook's a quitter. He quit, but I'm not gonna. Oh, Kell Brook's got no heart. He's got no this. He's got no that. No, bro, he just went through something mad, and then he went through that same mad thing again. So he made a calculated decision to be like, you know what? No, innit? I'm not doing it again. Spence smashes that in around the 7th, I think.
Yeah.
I think it was the 10th, yeah. But like it was just too much. I thought he took a knee. Like there's nothing wrong with what he did, and then all these other fighters saying, "Oh, you know, he quit. You should never quit." Like, shut the fuck up, man. Like,
okay, this term, quitting, yeah. It kind of gets overused in boxing, and I feel like it's been overused a bit too much lately. For me, when I say that a fight is quitting to me means if someone like say blags an injury to get out of a beating. Yeah, because like man might be in the 6th, 7th round after he realizes, boy, I got 5, 6 more rounds of this shit. Yeah, I'm not going through this. Nah. I got an injury. I hurt my arm, or like to me that's quitting, innit?
He said he hit him in the nuts.
He said he hit him below the belt.
Nah, he looked heartbroken. He looked heartbroken right now.
Oh my! I believe his wife is really.
Can we see the replay?
Really,
missed that was completely illegal punch. Now,
he got a thyroid problem.
So this is the weirdest rule in up to 5 minutes to recover. But if he cannot recover after 5 minutes, he actually loses on what referee Jim Ford rules as a foul.
No, you give him 25 minutes.
We got to go to the replay.
He's out. It's over.
We got to go to the replay.
No, you need EMS.
Being very, this is a dramatic reaction.
So here's the ringside physician. She come and check his nose?
Whoa.
Okay.
All right, so Red Catch is saying that he got hit below the belt.
Yeah, but she check his nose. That's not going to help. He'll catch a boner. That don't mean he's all right.
Again, guys, we're on a 5-minute clock now, and I do not agree with this rule. It's the worst rule in the universe.
That's
a legal blow. That's a legal blow, buddy. We just seen that on the instant replay.
Oh, come on.
That's a rib shot. That's a kidney.
I don't even know how bad he's connected on there.
That's a three-piece rib dinner.
Listen, Red Catch is looking for a way out. I think the pressure was starting to get to him. Those left hands he wasn't liking, and
this is not a way out for him because, again, we're counting down on that 5-minute clock. So if he does not continue, he loses this fight.
I understand, but he also avoids enough further beating.
Quitting is if you've been knocked down and you can get up, but you let the countdown go, and after you stand up like just on 10 and act like you tried to make it. To me, that's quitting. Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? Even guys like Victor Ortiz, when he fought Floyd Mayweather, not Maidan. I'm gonna say when he fought Floyd Mayweather, he headbutted Mayweather in that and then he just like it's almost like he felt so bad about what he done. It's like he gave Mayweather a free shot on him in that let Mayweather knock him out. Like he quit in it, because he was frustrated and he couldn't deal with Mayweather in it. Do you know what I mean? To me, that was quitting. But then you have instances where, for example, Anthony Joshua when he fought Ruiz. Now a lot of people said that Anthony Joshua quit. To me, I don't think Anthony Joshua quit. I thought Anthony Joshua got beaten up. Do you know what I mean? And he kept on getting up, and the referee just looked at him and just said, bro,
man said, go home, you're drunk, Anthony, bro.
Go home. Do you know what I mean? It's done, innit? Do you know what I'm trying to say? I don't think he would have gone back out again. If the referee said okay, Anthony Joshua would have gone.
I was saying I think he was mentally done, but I think he would have carried on. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, so. but this no, I don't think he was mentally done. I think he was physically done. I think he was physically done, but mentally he would have. To me, that's what I'm trying to say. It's if a fighter is physically beaten, to me, that's not really quitting, innit? It's when mentally they convince themselves they can't continue. When I see guys like Billy Joe and the Dubois and them guys, and they have these kind of injuries and that, I don't really see that as quitting. Do you know what I mean? I see that as you've been submitted. You've had the fight beat out of you. Do you know what I'm trying to say? You can't physically continue because now you're actually now conscious of the damage that's being done to you, innit? Do you know what I'm trying to say? And to be fair, if Billy Joe had continued with the kind of injury that we're hearing that he's got,
he would have
3 fractures and that in his eye and that. I mean, his career might be done anyway.
Yeah, he's done. I don't see him coming back.
We've seen what's happened to Kell Brook since then. His whole punch resistance has gone, everything in that. You know what I'm trying to say? He's not the same fighter since those breaks and that. Again, like I said, Billy Joe, we saw how you spoke about Dubois. Keep that same energy in it. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So if you think Dubois quit, if you think Dubois bowed out of the fight, and you said to yourself that you would never ever quit over an eye. If you lost both of your, what did he say? If he lost both of his eyes and he had busted ribs and
man said he's gonna fight Canelo in the phone booth.
Yeah, like all of that. Yeah, he said but as I said, but you know what it is, yeah? Canelo, has kind of like just checkmated him, because prior to the fight, he was like, yeah, I'll fight Canelo in a phone booth. Then they go into the fight and you want a 22-foot ring. You actually wanted a 24-foot ring. And then after that, Canelo, you got a standard size ring. And then you wanted a 22-foot ring. So that's not a phone booth, is it? You said that, you practically get shot in the head and continue standing and fighting. And that didn't happen. I don't know, man. Could he come back and be the same fighter, Billy Joe?
I don't think so.
No.
His swagger's gone now as well. Do you know what I'm saying? I think that little cocky persona, he can't have that no more. I think it's gone. That maybe he will try and fight again, but he's not going to be the same anymore. Do you know what I'm saying? He's not around no more. He's not around no more.
Yeah, and to be fair, people really going to want to pay attention to him if he's not fighting someone of a certain caliber.
Yeah,
like I don't think no one's going to want to see Billy Joe in a leisure centre fighting some random Eastern European fighter. Yeah, do you know what I mean?
Usman or something like that. I don't know. But
yeah.
I think the best thing for him to do is maybe run it back with Junior, and then if he loses that, then that's a day, innit? Call it a day, man. Do you know what I'm saying?
He's not running it back with Junior. They'll never have another fight.
There's one last thing I want to say about this whole quitting thing. If you go back and watch the Miguel Cotto and Margarito face off, the second one, Max Kellerman must have said to you, like, Miguel Cotto, he's like, did you quit? And he's like, bro, I had enough in it. And he's like, why? And he's like, it's just my job. I've got a family, I've got kids at home. It's just my job. And then when they fought as well, like Margarito had the mash-up eye and everything, broke his elbow, they stopped him. And Cotto said, yeah, look, like, this is what happens when you don't quit, bruv. Like, you need to live to learn. Some fighters need to live to learn to fight another day, because just because you had enough in one fight, it keeps you fresher for the next fight. Do you know what I'm saying? So I think a lot, like, and that's Miguel Cotto. Miguel Cotto was a legend. When I say a fighter quits and everything, it's not always he's a quitter, he's this, he's that. I'm just saying, yeah, he gave up, but I can understand, because 99% of humans ain't gonna continue. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's not like it's not always me being harsh and saying that they're a quitter. It just means they gave up in that situation, but it is what it is.
Yeah. But then, again, like I said, if I see a guy taking serious punishment in that like to the point where you're getting brutalized in that and you quit, that's one thing. But then if you're just kind of getting cheaped up and you quit, like how Amir Khan did, like it's like, like when Amir Khan fought Crawford, it's like Crawford just started cheaping him up, innit? And he was just like, nah, man. Like, did he say he got hit low or something like that?
I'm one of them fighters. I'd rather get knocked out, and in fights, I have been knocked out because I've tried to win fights.
You didn't quit? Tell the truth.
No, I didn't quit. Bro.
So what happened?
Quit. I'm telling you, I never quit.
What happened?
I mean, I think I was hit with a low shot. I'm asking you what
happened.
I was hit with a low shot, man. I was hit with a very low shot.
In your leg? You quit with a shot in your leg?
In the leg, it was in the balls.
To me, that's like the definition of quitting, because even when you look back on the replays and that, the shot wasn't low. Amir was looking uncomfortable for about a round or two prior to that. Yeah, he didn't look like he wanted any of it, and you know what I mean. He found a way out. Like that to me, that was quitting. Yeah, do you know what I'm saying?
You're right, that was grade A quitting still. You're right.
That was like, grade A. I'm trying to think of some other examples of when guys have quit.
Even Zab Judah as well, when Amir Khan hit him with the body shot, and then Zab was like, that was low, and it was like, bro, it wasn't low, man.
I don't quite. I watched that fight, but I don't even quite remember that. You know what I mean? But I mean, Zab was struggling with. I remember Zab was struggling with Amir's speed, though.
Struggling.
All right, well, we've had a good conversation. We've had a good conversation today. We've been talking about, the Canelo fight that's happened over the weekend, and, just a quick recap on it, and, the conversations that have been going around on social media, fans accusing fighters of quitting and talking about the injuries and, all that kind of stuff. And I think you closed it out perfectly, Rush. So I think we maybe just end it on that note. Yeah, man. Hopefully, Billy can pull back from this somehow. And even if he doesn't come back as a boxer, he's made a nice bit of change. Apparently he made about 7 million, from this fight. It's a nice payday. He can look after his family and stuff, and live fruitful. So yeah, man. It's myself, LL. I was joined by Rash. I was joined by Tunde. This is the TBK podcast. Take it easy.
And this is the TBK podcast.